Can thinking young actually slow aging? Harvard says, maybe yes. I once had a patient named Melissa, 52, marketing executive, sharp as a tack. She came into my clinic one Friday afternoon, flustered and a little out of breath. She had just been rejected from a job interview she was overqualified for. And when I asked what happened, she said, they told me they were looking for someone with more youthful energy. Then she laughed bitterly and said, so basically someone who doesn't remember dial-up internet. And then she said something that struck me. I used to be that person, the one who ran upstairs two at a time, who thought every problem could be solved with coffee and optimism. I want to feel like her again. And that's when it hit me. Maybe youth isn't just about collagen or cartilage. Maybe it's about identity. The moment we start feeling old, our bodies take the hint. Because the mind doesn't just record time, sometimes it dictates it. The Harvard Counterclockwise experiment, when thinking younger made people younger. Picture this. It's 1979. Disco was fading, Elvis was gone, and Harvard psychologist Ellen Langer had a wild idea that would flip aging science upside down. She gathered 8 men in their 70s, ex-lawyers, accountants, professors, all with hearing aids, stiff joints, and memories of Eisenhower. She drove them to a remote monastery in New Hampshire. But this wasn't just any retreat. When they stepped inside, it was like walking into a time capsule. Everything screamed 1959. Black and white TV blaring Perry Como, live magazines with Eisenhower on the cover, rotary phones on the table, and even a fresh newspaper from 20 years ago. The men were told, don't reminisce, pretend it's 1959, and live as if it's happening right now. Speak in the present tense, discuss events as though you were still living them. No talk about grandchildren or retirement. And something extraordinary happened. By day 3, they were sitting straighter. By day 5, they were playing touch football on the lawn. A man who came in with a cane left it behind. Their grip strength improved, their eyesight sharpened, and when researchers showed their photos to the strangers guessed they were younger. Langer's conclusion was radical for the time. Our bodies don't just age because of biology, they age according to the cues we give them. When these men immersed themselves in a world where they were young again, their bodies played along. She called it the counterclockwise experiment, and it proved one thing. If you act old, your biology listens. But if you live as though you're young, your body starts to believe the story. Now, that was 1979. Fast forward to today, we have gene sequencing and DNA methylation clocks that tell us how old your cells really are. And guess what they show? How young you feel predicts how young your biology is. A 2021 study of over 2,200 adults found that people who felt older than their real age had faster epigenetic aging. Their DNA was literally ticking faster. Another study found that those who felt older had higher inflammation markers like CRP and fibrinogen, the very culprits behind wrinkles, fatigue, and disease. And a 2022 study found that the subjective age even predicted heart and kidney biomarkers like the NT-proBNP and cystatin C. Meanwhile, a meta-analysis of 19 studies found that people who feel younger enjoy sharper minds, better physical health, and even live longer. So, meditators, the real-life Benjamin Buttons. One proof this isn't just theory. Let's talk about meditators. A study from UCLA scanned the brains of long-term meditators, people who had meditated for decades. Their brains looked, on average, 7.5 years younger than non-meditators of the same age. Another study found that meditators had less age-related gray matter loss. Basically, their brains were aging more slowly. And a 2025 study found that advanced meditators had lower gene expression for inflammation and stress and reduced hair cortisol levels, meaning their bodies were biologically younger. And here's the crazy part. You don't have to be a monk on a mountaintop. Even short-term meditation has benefits. People who practice loving-kindness meditation for just a few months showed longer telomeres, those little caps on your DNA that shorten as you age. So when someone says meditation keeps you young, it's not metaphorical, it's molecular. Now, how the mind speaks to the body. How does this all happen? 3 main ways. Number 1, behavioral feedback. When you feel younger, you act younger. You move more, you smile more, you stay socially engaged, and your body responds like it's been given new marching orders. Number 2, stress regulation. Feeling old is a stress trigger. It raises cortisol, inflammation, and accelerates aging. Feeling young does the opposite, restores balance, lowers cortisol, and even protects collagen. Number 3, mind-body signaling. Your brain's perception of yourself changes how it regulates hormones, posture, and even gene expression. Your biology mirrors your beliefs. It's why you can spot people who feel old at 30 and others who glow at 60. It's not just their skincare, it's their software. The Think Younger Toolkit, 7 steps to rewire your age. Alright, science is real and great, but what can you actually do? Here's your Chai Files 7 days mindset reboot, small shifts that reprogram your body's youth settings. Reframe your inner dialogue, that's 1. Every time you say, I'm too old for this, your cells believe you, so reframe it. Say, I'm still learning, I'm just getting started. Number 2, time travel daily. Spend 2 minutes every morning remembering how your younger self felt. Confident, curious, unstoppable, walk into your day with that energy. While Langer's men did it and their bodies followed. Number 3, stress less, age slower. Aging is inflammation, so calm your nervous system daily. Exhale longer than you inhale for 3 minutes. Meditation, even 10 minutes a day, is shown to reduce telomere attrition and lower cortisol. Number 4, stay curious. Novelty keeps your brain young. Learn a new skill. Try a new route. Dance to music from your wild years. Number 5, move like you mean it. Don't exercise to prevent decay. Move because you're alive. Dance, box, lift, or walk with rhythm. The kind that says your joints still have a playlist. Number 6, meditate on youth. Visualize your cells lighting up. Affirm, every breath renews me. Compassion meditation increases telomerase, the enzyme that literally keeps your DNA young. Number 7, design ageless environments. Ellen Langer proved environment changes biology. So brighten up your home, play your favorite songs, wear color, move your furniture if it feels stale. Make your surroundings look like the life you still want, not the one you've settled for. The big picture. Thinking young isn't denial, it's design. When you change how you see yourself, you change what your biology does with time. You can lift your fascia with ultrasound, but your mindset, that's the fascia of your soul. And the data says it's not fantasy. You can't Botox your beliefs, but you can absolutely reprogram them because your body is eavesdropping on every thought you have. So here's my prescription. Think younger, move younger, live like your body's still catching up, because it is. If you love this deep dive, hit subscribe to Chai Files, where we don't sell dreams, we decode the molecules behind them. And if you want to go deeper, my book Stop Aging Like Milk is your science-backed guide to staying young longer, from the inside out. I'm Dr. Low Chai Ling. Thank you for listening. Now go out there and mess with time a little.